Hi guys, I'm Nicola McKenzie, founder and mortgage advisor here at Dunham McCarthy Mortgages. And in today's video, we are out and about. How exciting to speak to some of you who we have recently helped to buy a property. So I wanted to share those experiences with the wider audience so that you guys can see how we manage to help our clients through the house buying journey. Now, if our valuable content hasn't been enough to convince you what a good job we do with our clients to help assist them to get onto the property ladder or move home, then I hope these videos will go some way to showing you what a fantastic experience our clients have when they come to us, DM Mortgages, for house buying advice. So check out their stories.
So I'm Caroline and this is Paul, and we recently moved house. We sorted our mortgages out with Dunham McCarthy. We'd come across the company, we'd writ our wills with them about a year before. Robin was our mortgage advisor. He was always really helpful, completely reliable, was always on time for online meetings, offered us extra bits of advice, things we hadn't considered. In regards to changing one of our mortgages to interest only to release more equity for the home that we live in.
He just asks us for information, we give him information, then he does his magic.
He gave us a couple of options.
Yeah, you can do this, you can do this.
Talked through the pros and cons and helped us to genuinely make the best decision for us. Yeah, during the mortgage process, Robin did give us a lot of options. As I said, we had a cash deposit and he suggested that we may be better off by increasing the mortgage on our rental property to create more equity for the house we live in now in order to get a lower interest rate, which really worked well for us.
Really did. Okay. And he advised us to go for interest only on the rental. That way your commitment to what you've got to pay on the rental mortgage is less, and then you can always overpay as and when you want to then bring the balance down, which I hadn't thought of.
Dunham McCarthy just made the whole process of moving house so easy for us.
They're very knowledgeable about what they do.
Yeah,
which
experts in their field.
Yeah, which makes things easier for us because we don't know. Yeah,
it's such an easy, smooth process. We had to do very little. They did all the legwork for us, which we both got busy lives, and it just made everything great.
This was the only property we looked at.
Yeah.
We were booked in to look at another two, but I cancelled them as soon as we saw this.
Yeah, all the thoughts we'd ever had about a house, it just ticked every single box for us. It's the kind of house that we would never have imagined of finding, really, and it was just meant for us. I love the fact I have a huge kitchen. I love cooking and I've actually got space to enjoy it now, and the fact I have an office to work in to separate home and work life as well, that's something that's great. So yeah, the jukebox we found in the cellar doesn't work. It might work in the future.
Could work, yeah. If somebody knows what they're doing, could fix it. But it's from the early 70s. It's about 72, 73 it's from. But it is very old and very rusty inside.
What drew us to our property is it was the right age. We didn't want a new house. We wanted an old house with quirky character.
Space. We wanted space. And this has got lots of space.
Absolutely. And then we found our cellar. It's
got a cellar, which we'd
always dreamed of a cellar. Yeah, we love our house. Definitely recommend Dunham McCarthy for both services, for mortgages and for will writing. We have indeed recommended it to our friends.
There's been at least
five now. We've recommended five
who
of
have
our
actually
friends.
used them. There's been at least three there are now too, and I've got another couple that possibly will be in contact with them shortly that we've recommended.
My name's Aaron Joseph. I'm a highway maintenance operative working on the motorways. I got referred to Dunham McCarthy by a friend who actually had a very positive experience with the company, and I made it nice and simple for him, nice and easy. I grew up in the area, so it's home. So I've always wanted a piece of my area where I grew up as a child. My sister literally lives technically across the road. Mom lives up the road, so it's, how can I say it? I've bought a piece of my community. My point of contact was Robin Horsman, and he was extremely helpful. And the mad thing is, he literally lives in my area, but without me knowing, if that makes sense. So it was nice and local, and it was kind of good to have a friendly face at the end of the line. Biggest challenges, COVID slowed everything down. So whereas as this is an ex-council property, it slowed down the valuation, slowed down the whole process, to be fair. Robin personally pointed me through to a very helpful solicitor who handled everything very quickly, so that overall made the process so much easier for me. Yeah, we spoke about life insurance. Robin advised me on what policies to sort of take out, whether I wanted to or not. And then through the solicitor, what he directed me to, my indemnity insurance and everything got sorted anyway, so he sent me here. I'm planning to use them myself again in the future. I already have recommended them. Basically, the same way I got referred, I've referred them to 2 other friends who are currently in the process with them now. So, and I can't wait to basically work with them in the future again when I'm ready to refinance or remortgage or rebuy.
So there you have it. I hope that hearing other people's experiences on how they've found the service was useful. And if it was, then head over to our website, dm.mortgage, and book in today for a free of charge appointment so that we can help you on your property buying journey.